Hey everyone, in today's video we're going to talk about driver's licenses, but before we go there, it's still a little bit chilly in the air. That's why I'm wearing a hoodie. Although we've got the sun coming through, I can imagine there's going to be lots of fun sitting in the sun on this deck. But anyway, back to driver's licenses. So as a South African citizen, you're allowed to drive, or a South African, you're allowed to drive with your South African driver's license in British Columbia, but only for 3 months. So it basically gives you 3 months, and in that 3 months you need to apply for your British Columbia driver's license. But you don't just get it, you actually need to redo the whole thing right from scratch. So you need to go and write your little knowledge test, you know, the book with the road signs and everything, which is what we went and did on Friday. You need to score 80% for the test. It's a 50 monkey puzzle question, 50 multiple choice questions. And you need to score 80%. Oh, that's really easy. I mean, I've been driving for 32 years, so that wasn't too hard. And now, next thing, we need to schedule a driver's test where you're going to go with a dude sitting next to you going, oh, turn on the highway, and he scores you, and you've got to get your test. So as a South African, you're allowed to drive with your South African license if you're here on holiday. You're allowed to drive with your South African license for 3 months when you arrive here on a work permit or something more permanent. But you have to do the other test, which is, you know, kind of sucky, because right now the earliest possible appointments I think is in September. Oh, and one other thing they do with these driver's licenses, so when you go and you do your test, you got to go there with your, if you're a work permit holder or a permanent resident, so in other words you've moved to Canada, when you go and do that first driver's test where you drive with the guy, if you fail, he takes your South African driver's license, actually whether you fail or not. So even if you pass it, he takes your South African driver's license, cuts it up and gives you the Canadian one. But if you fail the test, he takes your South African driver's license, cuts it up, and then you need to call somebody to come and fetch you from the testing station, because the moment you go for the test, your South African driver's license stops working and you're not allowed to use it. So that's going to be fun and games. Anyway, so that's how driver's licenses work. Remember, if ever you move to Canada, you're going to need to redo your whole driver's license. Cheers.